Announcing the commencement of the first purge.
I want you to change the world, and don't think that this is going to happen peacefully or you can do it alone. We need to kill the rich. You get out there, you use your weapons, and you rip Washington apart. You hunt down the billionaires, the bank bosses, the CEOs, the scumbags and the liars, the governors, the lobbyists, the senators, because they're all the same, and you hang them.
Just remember all the good the purge does.
Good morning, everyone. It's May 24th, 2018. I'm Eric. I'm here at Reuters.com. Ebola patients slip out of Congo hospital as medics try to curb outbreak. Bendaka, Democratic Republic of Congo. 3 patients infected with the Ebola virus slipped out of an isolated ward at the hospital in the Democratic Republic of Congo, health officials said, as medics raced to stop the deadly disease from spreading in the busy river port of Bendaka. The cases represent a setback to costly efforts to contain the virus, including the use of an experimental vaccine, and show efforts to stem its spread can be hampered by age-old customs or skepticism about the threat it poses. 2 patients left the hospital in Mudaka on Monday night with the help of family members, then headed to a church, the World Health Organization's spokesman in Congo, Eugene Kababi, told Reuters. One died at home the next day and was buried with the help of medical charity MSF. The other was sent back to the hospital and died that night. Health ministry sources who asked not to be named said 2 police officers had been deployed to help track them down. Another patient who was close to being discharged left on Sunday evening, but was later found. The WHO and MSF said they could not force patients to stay in the hospital, but hoped that growing awareness of the disease and its risks would convince people to follow medical advice. This is a hospital, not a prison. We can't lock everything, Henry Gray, the head of the MSF mission in Bendaka, told Reuters. WHO spokesman Tariq Jarzanvik said health workers had redoubled efforts to trace contacts with the patients. Health workers have drawn up a list of 628 people who have had contact with known cases who will need to be vaccinated. They say it is unfortunate but not unexpected. It is normal for people to want the loved ones to be at home during what could be the last moments of life. The report came as another WHO official warned that the fight to stop the Democratic Republic of Congo's 9th confirmed outbreak of Ebola had reached a critical point. In quotes, the next few weeks will really tell if this outbreak is going to expand to urban areas or if it or if we're going to be able to keep it under control. WHO's Emergency Response Chief Peter Salama said at the UN body's annual assembly, "We're on the epidemiological knife edge of this response." Health officials are particularly concerned by the disease's presence in Bendaka, a crowded trading hub upstream from the capital city of 10 million people. The river runs along the border with the Republic of Congo. The WHO said health officials received an alert on Wednesday from Kinshasa's main hospital, but the health ministry said later that it was a false alarm. The outbreak, first spotted near the town of Bikoro, about 100 kilometers or 60 miles south of Bendaka, is believed to have killed at least 27 people so far. The WHO said health workers were following up on 3 separate transmission chains for cases in Bendaka's Wangata neighborhood, one linked to a funeral, one to a church, and another to a rural health facility. There is no proven treatment for Ebola, but Congolese authorities have asked the U.S. National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases to test an experimental treatment and an antibody called MAB-114. So, we should probably keep a close eye on this particular outbreak, and because it made it to that major transport hub, because it wouldn't take a whole lot for an infected person to make it across the river or downstream to the city of 10 million people. So, you notice this has happened every year for at least the last 4 years. And there is a patent on Ebola. So, usually when there's a patent on something, that means it was created. I hope everyone has a great day. Kill the state, live free.